We made it. What was it? 3 or 4 bottles of propane later.
Yep.
And we made it. We had a wild hair to go on a camping trip this weekend. It may still happen. It's just gonna be weird. The biggest problem is tonight it's supposed to get down to like 17 degrees out where we were gonna go camping. And even by our house it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be 20 degrees for a low. So it's pretty chilly outside and we haven't figured out our heating situation yet. It's very possible that we're gonna be camping in our driveway for the first time to test everything out. It'd be one thing if it was just Mercedes and I, but you put Steen into the equation and you can't just like make him grit stuff out that we would. So he will have plenty of grit and doing stuff later, but he's only 2 months old, so we're gonna give him a break on this one. We're headed over to my dad's house and he has a little buddy heater that's safe to be used inside of a camper. We're gonna have that. Sam's very excited. So we're gonna have that. We're gonna have a carbon monoxide detector inside just to make sure that we don't have any issues. I looked into diesel heaters today, but it's probably not a go for today, just based on installation time and cost and all of that for right now. We're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna use the buddy heater for tonight and make sure that it works, whether that be in our driveway or somewhere here close to home, so that if something goes sideways, we can make sure we get back to home, make sure Steen's safe and warm. Yeah.
Hey, bub. Yeah. We hanging out? Yeah.
There it is. Hey. Sweet. Okay, so we've got the holes in the camper and it's all tied down and nice. We're gonna try to see if we can get camping tonight. We talked about doing it in the backyard, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So there's a place called Mans Creek that's not too far away, and we're gonna head up there and see what we can do up there. It's a really pretty place. There's a lake and pine trees and all that kind of stuff. It's where we normally go. I can't find my shoes. They're there. It's where we go a lot, and so we're gonna try that out today. Mercedes is finishing up work currently. Oh, that's precarious. Mercedes is finishing up work. She's got a few more things to do. I am going to attempt to load the camper. This is not going to be like figuring out where everything goes and all that kind of stuff. We're just trying to get in there so that we can test this thing out overnight. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, I just want to test it out overnight. We got the heater from my dad, so we'll be using that. Let's take the dogs up there. I'm not sure what we're gonna do as far as like steps go. Probably gonna have to bring some steps with us because it's kind of a pain to get in there right now, especially for the dogs. My dad has some metal steps that we could use, but they don't go on the camper right now. The way that the drawer thing's set up is not gonna be advantageous. So to the shop we go. Back up, Sam. Outside. All right. One of the first things we need to do is get the mattress in there, and I think it will fit. We shall see. Also, this is the first time I'm vlogging with a 360 camera, so bear with me. This could be quite wild. Our shop is a disaster. But the mattress is over there. If anybody wants to buy the camper shell, we're selling it, and the big drawer that goes with it and everything. The only thing that's not going with it is this mattress that I'm about to throw in the camper. So, see you in a moment. So this mattress, it has been around the horn a few times. It was originally a find, something that my mom found. She's a realtor, and there's an old lady selling her house, and she needed to get rid of it, and it still had the plastic on it. So she asked her how much she wanted for it. The lady said 25 bucks. 25 bucks is not a lot of money for any mattress, but it started out life as like a really nice memory foam machine. It was cool. Anyway, so my mom bought it, gave it to us, and then we took it and put it in our apartment. Oh man, this is awesome. Okay, so we took it, we put it in our apartment, and then we took it after that and we put it in our other camper that we had, the big trailer camper, and that worked pretty good. And then when we went to sell that camper, we took the bottom 2 layers off, flipped them over, put them in that camper, and then now we have these top 2 layers, and this is what we've been sleeping on. It went in our camper shell, and now it's going in here. It's a little bit too long, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Hopefully, famous last words. And it's super comfy as long as we keep it warm, which is a problem with memory foam because sometimes it gets kind of hard when you let it get cold. But anyway, well, I'm gonna keep loading camper. What you haven't seen is that I went back in, had to grab all the stuff out of the drawer. Oh man, this is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. You guys are wiggling all over the place. Okay, I grabbed all the stuff out of the drawer, which is not a whole lot. I figured out we have a lot of good stuff in there, but as far as stuff that we need for today, it's not a ton. So, grabbed all that out. Found out that we do not have as many propane bottles as I thought, which kind of sucks, because those would be super handy. Just say right there. Paper plates for today. Gonna get plastic spoons and forks because we don't have our water system set up yet, and even if we did, it would probably freeze because it's cold. Because we live in Idaho and it's the winter. So, we have a buddy heater. This camper isn't like stupid airtight, but it is, you know, more airtight than might be fun. Anyway, okay. So I grabbed an extra sleeping bag. It's over here, and I need to get our sleeping quilt and whatever food we're gonna eat. I don't know how much we're gonna cook. It's like 5 o'clock and it's getting dark, so we're gonna have to like go. Apparently I'm not the only one that needs shoes around here. This is not the final preparations. This is very fast, trying to go camping because it's the weekend, and we will actually do this right one of these days. All we have at this moment is a mattress, an extra sleeping bag, which is my 0 degree bag, so should be good. We're prepped for war here. We have plates and hot pads, but I think we're gonna have Chef Ronald cook tonight. So okay. We'll have Chef Ronald for tonight, and then maybe we'll cook some eggs or something in the morning, but we'll also just bring some like cereal stuff too. Okay. So really all we need is the comforter and pillows and some clothes. Okay. So I don't know, how long are we gonna stay up there tomorrow?
I think we'll probably just eat breakfast, maybe go for a little hike.
Okay.
Probably have it bring enough for lunch.
Sure.
And then
Come home.
come home.
Beautiful. Okay, you heard it, folks. All right, we did it. It is 6:52. It's completely pitch black outside.
January
17th, middle of January. Pickup says 37 degrees as we are taking off. Weather check. I checked for Sucker Creek. I did not check for Mans Creek, which is a gain of elevation for us. We could be in the snow. We might not be in the snow. We're not quite sure. We thought about getting McDonald's, and then we thought better of it. And our favorite, well, my favorite restaurant in Payette is El Camarón, which is an awesome Mexican place. And we got some good enchiladas, and we're gonna grab those. And then we got to stop at Ridley's real quick to make sure we have enough propane, so we don't get cold at night, even though there's enough blankets in there that no one should ever get cold ever. So everything's all good. Pickup's loaded, gassed up. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We've gone through what was left in the propane tank on the Mr. Heater already. And we put another, just like, it didn't have a whole lot in it on there. We have plenty more fuel. We have another pretty empty one that's pretty full, and then we have 3 that I just bought, so should be fine throughout the night. But it's keeping it really warm in here. I mean, right here by the heater, it's actually kind of hot on my arm. Mercedes and Bubs are doing good. Yep. Bubs got some food, and we are about to eat our food, so. Also, I think I apologized for it before, but this is our first time using the 360 camera as a vlog cam, so I have no idea how far away to hold it from my face or anything. So. Everything's the same, so it doesn't matter who gets what. Chicken enchiladas on the roadmap table that we were so excited about. Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this day, grateful for all this food. Please bless and strengthen our bodies. We're grateful that we're nice and warm and cozy in this camper. Please help us to have a good night and to stay warm. And we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. That is toasty.
Can you fit here?
Yeah, I'm moving. Just takes a little bit. I think you are right, though. This table, depending on the way it's facing, gives you more room in the aisle. Like, if we were to flip it around, we might have more room in between here and the stove. Yeah. How's your food?
I had some beans and they were good.
Mmm. We both got enchiladas with carnitas meat. Oh, man. It's pretty fun. The people at El Camarón are really nice people. When we go in there, they say hi to us and smile and everything. I actually took the photos for their menu, which was kind of fun.
There's Moose. Wondering when we're gonna invite him up here, but we're not. We got a pretty good little spot down there. And our heater's over there in the corner. Should be good. Okay, well, we are all snugly up here, ready to sleep.
We've got Steen on a memory foam pillow that he can't roll off of. All snuggled in there, so he's up above the mattress level, so don't squish him.
We put a blanket up here to act as a curtain because the windows are pretty cold. And yeah, we'll see how the night goes.
The only little bit of a downside is we've got some condensation dripping on us every once in a while from the vent, but
Yeah,
that'll be okay.
and some flies that have resurrected.
Dinner was good though.
Yep.
Got a good parking spot. There's nobody up here. Go figure, it's January.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll check in with you in the morning. Good morning.
We made it. What was it? 3 or 4 bottles of propane later.
Yep.
And we made it. This blanket up here that you can see right there, it was frozen to the window last night because the condensation got on there and froze it. But we were warm. The window's just cold. Yeah, I think everybody was pretty comfy. Did all right.
Yeah.
Oh, it went pretty good last night, now that we're actually awake. Dogs are outside. They're just hunting around looking at stuff. I'm about to head out there and go hang out with them for a minute. Like we said, the heater, it did good, but there's the damage. That's not quite an accurate representation because one of those was pretty much empty. Oh, there's another one up there. So, the lesson from last night is it takes a lot of propane to heat this thing through a night. We're gonna see if we can get a way to hook it into like our big propane tank. That'll probably be our first order of business, and then I'm getting more and more convinced that the diesel heater is probably the way to go. The only problem with it is you gotta have power for it, and that kind of stinks. So, all right, we'll see you in a few. Oh man. Hey boys.
You want the other dog bowl?
In a minute. Welcome to Mans Creek. There's a reservoir over there. And this is our camp spot from last night. It's pretty good. This area, people just kind of park and they'll ride their side-by-sides and stuff from here. Dogs are loving running around, smelling stuff. We've had some fun in this reservoir. Most of the time we actually don't camp right here. Last night it was just so late and dark that it was probably a good idea to just get camped as quick as we could. We'll probably actually go explore up toward our normal campsite and see what it would look like to get up into there with our new camping setup. But it looks like the camper did pretty good on the way up here. I'm gonna check tie downs and stuff this morning. The back got a little loose, which is fine because we wanted it to drag forward toward the front of the pickup, which it is a little bit tighter than it was yesterday. The fronts are tight. Oh man, it feels good out here. Well, I was a little surprised at the amount of propane that we went through last night. Not like completely surprised, but a little bit surprised. So those little green bottles on medium last about 4 hours, which is pretty good. We went through, I think 3 of them last night. We're on number 4. So we put one on at 9, put one on at 1, put one on at 5, and then put another one on here like 8:30ish. So about every 4 hours. We had to turn it up this morning too because it was a little chilly. But man, that was really nice to have heat in the camper So much nicer than trying to like set up a tent in the dark or trying to I don't know, get in the back of our little camper shell. You can stand up in there. I have to duck just a little bit, but still you can stand up in there and get dressed and everything. And we got to eat at a table. Oh my goodness, it was fantastic. So I'm gonna hang out with the dogs a little bit, and then we'll head back inside and eat some breakfast. Okay, now we're all loaded up. Tie downs are tight. Steen's in the back. We're gonna go adventure up toward where we normally camp with our camper shell. It's our favorite place to go. There's nobody up there. The dogs just get to run.
There's lots of dip right here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Dogs just get to run around. Lots of pine trees and stuff. So we're gonna head that direction. I was planning on bringing my drone, but I forgot.
Yeah, that would be fun to mix in some drone shots of this thing.
Well, we had an overabundance of space last night.
Or time to think about what to bring.
Let's go on a scouting mission.
Okay. Should I try to move it all? I guess we'll just come
No, nobody's coming around us. Break. Oh boy. I mean, that should be fine. You're not gonna go through it. It's solid clear of the ground. I just don't know how much farther up we want to go,
Yeah.
really, at this point.
Yeah, it gets, the other thing is as soon as you start getting signals, it's gonna do that thing to our...
Yeah. At least it's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Like those ruts that we were in over at the Jordan Craters, they were really like wiggly.
Yeah.
And these are really smooth, but it's gonna get worse and worse trying to get turned around up here, I think.
Yeah.
So.
The other thing I thought was like maybe driving on this and that.
Yeah. I just don't want to sink.
Yeah.
So just may not be the day to go any farther. I think we might be able to turn around down by that Toyota, so.
Alright.
I think I'll hang out outside. I'm gonna put my sweatshirt on.
Okay.
And then you can just back down toward that Toyota and I can help get spun, so.
Alright, that'll be great.
Sam, far enough. So it gets pretty wide right here. I think this is probably our best spot to try to spin. So if you want to maybe even pull up just a little bit and then get wide, and do you see where that track goes out and around right there? Try to put your back tires in the arc of that track. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. You can probably do it from here even, just...
The second one's not quite out of the way enough. I don't think I can. I was gonna say, yeah, that's cool looking.
Yeah, it looks like a good spot to park. So
Just park here.
yeah.
Maybe go walk up that side.
Yeah.
Okay. Moose! Let's go! Good boys. Good boy, Moose. Good boy, Sam.
Really curious to see what kind of angles we get from just like holding it right here.
Yeah.
So this camera that we are using, this 360 camera, I said it's the first time we're vlogging with it. So it's a Insta360 X4. I got it to do real estate photography, so that I can do like 3D virtual tours for people. But I was like, man, we could use this for our vlogging and action cam and everything. We have a GoPro 10 and it works great. We've done lots of stuff with it. It's a really awesome little camera. But some of the freedom of this 360 camera seems like it's going to be really awesome. We'll see what it actually does in practice. I could like see this being a problem with it being really bright out there and really dark in here. Like you wouldn't be able to see our face. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's smarter than that. But yeah, but we'll see. You may get some like super distorted view of both of our faces
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. See where that razor is coming up, spinning his tires.
No.
Right there, those tracks right there, I'm pretty sure it is. You probably went up there too.
Yeah.
We've been up there.
Yeah, that's to the lake, huh?
Yeah, that road we just passed, it goes up to, what's it called? Something reservoir. We took a four-wheeler up there one time and it was so rough. We were just riding two people on the same four-wheeler. Oh my goodness, it was ridiculously rough. Probably better with the snow on top of it.
Yeah, filling some holes.
We have like a old 1988 four-wheel drive four-wheeler that we're borrowing from my dad, and it's really cool. It's hard to fit us all on it and everything, so we're still kind of trying to figure out how that factors into our adventures.
Yeah.
It will be nice though. I like to do some hunting, and so probably bring it with me hunting, and if I have to pack something out, it might be a nice way to do it. Though one time we packed out a deer or an elk or something on that four-wheeler and there was a bunch of blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
And some bulls got out. Our neighbor's bulls got out
Ooh.
and tried to tear that four-wheeler to shreds.
Nice.
So
That's wild.
I didn't know that bulls would do that with
Yeah.
blood, but apparently. All right, you cut them.
10.
15-2.
10.
25.
Sorry, 25.
26.
Go. 10.
20 for 2. What's a pair?
30.
Ooh, go. 7. 1 for the last card. Oh, well, it's been a good day. We didn't get too cold in the camper last night. We ate good snacks today. Did some adventuring with Steen. You can see how enthusiastic he is about life right now.
He's snoring.
He's snoring in there. Anyway, he did so good. He basically sleeps and then he wakes up and smiles at you and then he goes back to sleep again. It's been great. So, got to play some cards, which I won. And yeah, we're gonna head home, get the camper cleaned out and everything. I'm thinking, and I haven't run this past you yet, but maybe Monday we do some of the improvements that we've been talking about. So
Yeah, I think that would be good.
yeah, anyway,